इक्योंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निरपौ निर्वैर अकाल मूरत आजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद हरमंदर हर साजया.
Pilgrims from all over the world visit the sacred city of Amritsar in North India to have a glimpse of the serene and immaculate beauty of Shri Harmandir Sahib, also called the Golden Temple, as well as Shri Darbar Sahib, the abode of God. It seems to rise lotus-like from the surrounding waters of the holy Amrit Sarovar, which literally means the reservoir of nectar. To the Sikhs, there is no place holier than Shri Harmandir Sahib. So much so that to be blessed by a visit to Amritsar and to have a dip in the holy Sarovar is prayed for by all the Sikhs in their daily formal prayer. The idea of creating a central place for the Sikh community was conceived by Guru Amar Das Ji, the third Guru of the Sikhs. He asked his successor, Guru Ram Das Ji, to develop this place around a pool, whose water was renowned for its divine properties. In 1577, the fourth Guru Ram Das Ji excavated the holy Sarovar and founded this great pilgrimage center. The fifth Guru, Arjan Dev Ji, brick-lined the tank and laid the steps for the bathers. The tank was named Amritsar. The town around it also came to be called by the same name. While the holy tank was under construction, Guru Arjan Dev Ji envisioned a great temple at the center of the tank, which was destined to become an all-time spiritual marvel. The foundation stone of the temple was laid in the year 1588 by a Muslim divine, Hazrat Mian Mir of Lahore, at the specific request of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. The Sikhs showed great enthusiasm and devotion to complete the temple. When completed in 1602, Guru Arjan Dev Ji named this exquisite temple Shri Harmandir Sahib. What this temple and the holy Sarovar mean to the Sikhs is best expressed in the words of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. I have seen all places, but there is none other like thee. The main entrance of the temple is through an archway built on the eastern side called Ghanta Ghar. This imposing gateway seals the outside noise from the temple complex and creates a zone of peace and repose, thereby enhancing the sanctity of the shrine. Before entering the temple, people cover their heads and keep them covered throughout the visit. Pilgrims deposit their shoes with the attendants called Jode Bardars, who are mostly volunteers. Thereafter, they wash their feet in a trough of ankle-deep running water before entering the temple. As they walk through the passage, the first glimpse of the magnificent temple overwhelms the devotees, who gaze at it with awe, reverence, and love. The Golden Temple is located at a level which is lower than the surrounding areas. Guru Arjan Dev Ji believed that by coming down the stairs to the temple, a sense of humility among the pilgrims would be induced. Usually, people move in a clockwise direction, thereby keeping the temple always on their right. A beautiful marble pathway runs around the outer edge of the holy Sarovar. It is called Parikrama. It connects various holy sites where devotees offer prayers. The Parikrama is paved with marble slabs of various shapes, designs and colors, laid out in pleasing geometrical patterns. The Parikrama is 60 feet wide. Of this, a 10-foot passage is a covered veranda where visitors sit, relax or pray. There are 4 water kiosks called chabils on the Parikrama to serve drinking water to the pilgrims. This service is performed by volunteers who consider it a great honor. The utensils are also cleaned by volunteers as part of seva. The concept of seva, that is, service, is deeply ingrained in the Sikh psyche. This is attributed to Guru Nanak Dev Ji, the founder of the Sikh religion, whose basic teachings can be summed up in 3 simple Punjabi injunctions: Naam Japo, Kirit Karo and Vand Chako, which means meditate upon God, earn an honest living, and share the earnings with those in need. That is why the Sikhs habitually contribute not just money and material, but also voluntary physical labor, as love of God and service to humanity are the lofty aims for which all Sikhs strive. The first important shrine on the Parikrama is the Dukh Bhanjani Bear, which means the tree that removes sorrows and sufferings. Originally, this tree stood by the side of a small pond, whose waters had divine powers. The legend of Bibi Rajani is associated with this spot. Her leprous husband is believed to have been cured after a dip in the pond. That small pond is now part of the present Amrit Sarovar. Devotees from all over flock to this place to have a dip in the tank and to also get relief from their various ailments and sufferings. Next comes the shrine called At Sat Tirath. Devotees believe that one dip in the holy tank at At Sat Tirath is equal to the pilgrimage to 68 other holy places. Sat Tirath has a beautiful marble platform where the 4th and 5th Gurus used to sit and supervise the construction of the tank. Opposite the Sat Tirath, across the Parkarma, is the Sarai Gate, which leads to the shrine of Baba Atal and several other buildings. Further along the Parkarma is Shaheed Bunga Baba Deep Singh. Baba Deep Singh was a brave and heroic Sikh who gave up his life for the recovery of the temple from alien hands. A fierce battle took place near Amritsar. Despite being mortally wounded, Baba Deep Singh miraculously managed to fight his way to the sacred precinct, where he placed his own severed head, thus fulfilling his vow. Ever since, pilgrims pause here to pay homage to this great warrior. As one walks around the Parkarma, one hears the eternal melody of Kirtan from the Shri Harmandir Sahib, relayed continuously through loudspeakers. What one hears are banis from Guru Granth Sahib, which the Ragis sing in their robust, resonant voices. The Gurus encouraged music as an important part of worship, since it pacifies the soul and allows the mind to concentrate on the contemplation of God. The Atta Mandi Gate is the entrance on the western side of the temple complex. A well-stocked Sikh reference library is located above this entrance. As one goes along the Parkarma, one reaches Gurdwara Lachi Bear. Guru Arjan Dev Ji used to sit under this tree and supervise the brick lining of the tank. In 1740, the great warriors Mehtab Singh and Sukha Singh had tethered their horses to this tree before entering the temple, where they punished Massa Ranghar by cutting off his head for desecrating the temple in a profane manner. Darshani Deori is the noble gateway leading to Sri Harmandir Sahib. It is patterned on the Mughal entrances. The treasury room is located on its first floor, which is used to store priceless items known as Jalau. Beside the main gate, there is an inscription recording a miracle. On 30th April 1877, a powerful light entered the temple sanctum and disappeared from the gate without causing any damage either to the Holy Granth or to the devotees therein. The inside walls of the Darshani Deori are decorated with exquisite inlay work and beautifully carved marble panels. An attendant is always on duty here, standing erect with a silver mace in hand. Pilgrims bow low and touch their foreheads at the entrance. They pay homage and express thanks to the Almighty that has made their visit possible. Darshani Deori is the place from where one gets the first close-up view of Sri Harmandir Sahib. People are transfixed by its golden facades and glittering domes. The main temple is approached by means of a causeway, which connects Darshani Deori with the main shrine. The length of the causeway is 60 meters, which pilgrims normally cover in 84 steps. Thereby, as goes the belief, the pilgrims free themselves from the cycle of 8.4 million rebirths on earth, thus attaining salvation.
Harmandir har saajya har vase jis naal.
The upper portion of the temple was decorated with gold-plated sheets in Maharaja Ranjit Singh's reign. He donated generously from his treasury. Ever since then, it is also known as the Golden Temple. A gold plaque above the temple's main entrance commemorates the service rendered by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. It records, "The Guru was kind enough to allow the privilege of service to the temple to his humble servant, Singh Sahib Ranjit Singh." The Shikarpuri Sindhi community also donated a substantial amount of gold for this noble purpose. The main shrine is a two-storied square building, topped by a low-fluted, majestic dome. The main shrine has 4 doors, opening in all 4 directions, symbolizing the Sikh credo that the doors of the house of God are always open to all people, regardless of their religion, caste, creed, or status. The use of gold and marble on the walls of the temple give a dazzling grandeur to the shrine. The lower portion of the temple is covered with marble panels. These are beautifully inlaid with colorful, intricate designs. The upper portion of the exterior walls are covered with copper panels, gilded with 24 layers of gold foil. The decorations are mainly floral and abstract. There are two bas-relief panels. In one, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is sitting with his two disciples, Bala and Mardana. The other depicts Guru Gobind Singh Ji on horseback. When a Sikh enters a Gurdwara, he believes that he is entering the presence of the living Guru. He bows down in reverence and makes a token offering to Guru Granth Sahib. Inside the main hall, one sees Guru Granth Sahib, installed on a throne called Manji Sahib. The Granth Sahib is treated like a living Guru and is respected as such. Groups of trained singers called Ragis perform melodious kirtan for 20 hours every day. The Adi Granth was first installed in Shri Harmandir Sahib by Guru Arjan Dev Ji in the year 1604. He collected the authentic hymns of the first four Gurus. To those, he added his own compositions and the hymns of some Hindu and Muslim divines like Bhagat Namdev, Bhagat Ravidas, Bhagat Kabir, and Sheikh Farid, among others. To enhance the lyrical appeal of the compilation, the complete work was set to 31 different musical measures called ragas. It is truly a unique feature for a religious scripture. The entire material was then dictated to Bhai Gurdas, who transcribed it into the Gurmukhi script. It was then named Adi Granth. The installation of the Adi Granth was a remarkable development in the status of the temple. The Venerable Baba Buddha Ji was appointed as the first Granthi, or the head priest. From that very day, regular kirtan and other religious services were started. Adi Granth was given the final shape by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Subsequently, he abolished the tradition of human guruship and bequeathed the spiritual guruship to the Holy Granth. Thus, on October 7th, 1708, Guru Granth Sahib received divine honours and became the eternal spiritual guru of the Sikh faith.
Guru पंथ जी मानियो पलट दुआ की दे जो पब को मिल वो चाहे खोज शब्द में ले राज करेगा खालिसा.
After paying homage to Guru Granth Sahib, the devotees visit Har Ki Pauri. Devotees take a handful of water which they sip and sprinkle on their heads. Tradition holds it that Guru Arjan Dev Ji himself named this place Har Ki Pauri. Adjoining the Har Ki Pauri, there are steps which lead to Sheesh Mahal, located on the first floor. It is a beautiful small square pavilion. It is said that in their time, the Sikh gurus used to sit here in meditation. It is now used for Akhand Path by devotees from all over the world. The first floor also has a large square hall. It has been designed so as to leave a square opening in the center to facilitate a view of the ground floor from the balcony. Many people sit here, some engrossed in the kirtan. While others read from their gutka, which is a personal prayer book. The walls and ceilings are decorated with inlay work, and at some places studded with precious stones. The arches are decorated with verses from Guru Granth Sahib, reproduced in letters of gold. The resplendent interiors of the Golden Temple make it a fitting shrine for Guru Granth Sahib, the eternal Guru of the Sikhs. On the temple's roof, there is a small square pavilion, surmounted by a majestic dome, which is designed like an inverted lotus flower.
पुर प्रसाद किने गिरने जाते.
200 years after the first gold plating, the entire temple was recently once again given a new gold plating under the supervision of Guru Nanak Nishkam Sevak Jatha of UK. Under the main dome, there is a small pavilion with an incredibly rich interior. Every inch of the surface is covered with beautiful inlay, mirror and arabesque works. The final touch being provided by the superbly painted canopy under the central dome.
सतगुर का मन मन्या ता पाप कसम मल पन्ने.
Near Lachi Bear, Kada Prasad is distributed to all the visitors throughout the day. After paying homage to Shri Guru Granth Sahib, people usually visit Shri Akal Takht Sahib. Shri Akal Takht is situated at a distance of 50 meters from the Darshani Deori gate, across a beautifully paved marble courtyard. Akal Takht means the eternal throne. It is the highest seat of temporal authority in the Sikh religion. Guru Har Gobind Sahib, the sixth Guru, laid the foundation of Shri Akal Takht in the year 1606. He became the Guru on the martyrdom of his father, Guru Arjan Dev Ji. As spiritual and temporal head of the Sikhs, he started wearing two swords, of Miri and Piri. As the temporal head of the Sikhs, he used to sit upon a kingly throne and preside over the worldly affairs of the Sikhs, issuing hukmnamas or edicts. Ever since, the decisions taken at the Sarbat Khalsa assemblies, held at the Akal Takht, and the hukmnamas or decrees issued from the Akal Takht are binding upon all Sikhs. The Akal Takht was destroyed by the Afghans during the 18th century more than once, but was speedily restored by the efforts of the Khalsa every time. Recently, the Akal Takht building was badly damaged during Operation Blue Star in 1984. It has been rebuilt on the lines of the original structure through the efforts of the Sikh community. No effort was spared to ensure that the building was reconstructed as majestic as ever, both inside and outside. A copy of the Guru Granth Sahib is kept inside the Akal Takht. Apart from Shri Akal Takht Sahib, there are four other seats of authority in the Sikh religion. Takht Shri Patna Sahib, Takht Shri Keshgad Sahib, Takht Shri Hazur Sahib, Takht Shri Damdama Sahib. It was at Takht Shri Keshgad Sahib, situated at Anandpur Sahib, that Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, created the Khalsa Panth on Baisakhi Day, March 30th, 1699. The first 5 Sikhs initiated into the order of the Khalsa were called the Panch Pyare, the 5 beloved ones. They came from different castes and from different regions of India. By administering them Amrit or nectar, the Guru created a lion-hearted race. Gurdwara Thada Sahib commemorates the visit of the 9th Guru, Tegh Bahadur, to Shri Harmandir Sahib in 1664. It was erected at the site where the Guruji rested briefly when he was refused entry into Shri Harmandir Sahib under the orders of Harji, who had usurped control over the temple at that time. Guru Tegh Bahadur took a holy dip in the Sarovar and rested at this spot for some time. Adjacent to the Akal Takht stand twin Nishan Sahibs, representing Miri and Piri traditions. These saffron flags are symbols of the Sikh religion and are an integral part of every Gurdwara. The flags display the Sikh emblem called Khanda. These flags act as beacons which guide the pilgrims to the house of God.
मन तेरा भाई, एक पिता एकस के हम बारिक, एक पिता.
Thousands of people visit the temple every day. Still, the temple and its surroundings are spotless.
चन्हावण गुर की सेवा, सचन्हावण गुर की सेवा.
This is because twice every day, hundreds of volunteers gather at the Parikrama to perform seva of washing and cleaning the Parikrama. Voluntary service is the very essence of Sikhism. Close to the main entrance is the tree known as Ber Baba Buddha. It is reputed to be 500 years old. Baba Buddha Ji used to sit under this tree and supervise the construction of the temple. The Venerable Baba Buddha Ji was also the first head priest of the Harmandir Sahib. He had the unique privilege of serving the first 6 gurus, having lived to the age of 125. Baba Ji is remembered by the Sikhs for his humility and devoted service. On the first floor of the main entrance building is the Central Sikh Museum. The glorious past of Sikh traditions is vividly brought out in this museum. It is especially renowned for its collection of paintings of Sikh gurus and other religious figures of Sikh history. Beyond the Sarai Gate, there is a huge langar complex. Attached to all gurdwaras is a free community kitchen called Guru Ka Langar, where people partake of free food regardless of their caste or creed. The concept of langar was started by Guru Nanak Dev Ji and made into a firm tradition by Guru Amar Das Ji, who declared Pangat before the Sangat. Even Emperor Akbar, when he came to meet Guru Amar Das Ji, sat down along with other devotees to eat langar. The food is generally prepared by devotees as part of seva.
जिन सतगुर का पाना मन्निया तिन चढ़ी चवगण वन्ने.
Thousands of people eat here every day.
जिन सतगुर का पाना मन्निया तिन चढ़ी चवगण वन्ने. तिन चढ़ी
The Diwan Hall, known as Gurdwara Manji Sahib, is located opposite the langar complex. Guru Arjan Dev Ji used to sit here on a manji and hold his daily divan. These days, the divan hall is used for various religious programs.
ਪ੍ਰਭਤਾ ਬੜੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ। ਹੁਣ ਦੇਖੋ 3 ਭਰਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਤਲ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈ ਔਰੰਗਜ਼ੇਬ ਨੇ, ਬੁੱਢੇ ਪਿਓ ਨੂੰ ਜੇਲ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਚ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੈ, ਵੱਡੀ ਭੈਣ ਜਹਾਂ ਆਰਾ ਨੂੰ ਕੇਸਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਧਰੂ ਕੇ ਜੇਲ੍ਹ ਦੇ ਚ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੈ।
Katha, Kirtan, Langar and a place to sleep are the 4 essential pillars of every Gurdwara. Shri Harmandir Sahib is well provided with all the 4. Shri Harmandir Sahib is the soul-stirring expression of the intense religious emotion of the Sikh faith. In this respect, it has no equal in the world. Although devotees visit Shri Harmandir Sahib throughout the day, still many devotees come specially in the evening hours to hear the recitation of the Shabad Kirtan and to participate in various evening ceremonies. Chauki is a procession of devout Sikhs who go around the Parikrama singing devotional hymns. Several chowkis are taken out daily at preset hours. It is a 400-year-old tradition. Chowkis were started by Baba Budhaji when Guru Hargobind Sahib was held captive in Gwalior Fort under the orders of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir. Inside the main temple, as the evening kirtan nears its end, the Granthis start preparing for the Palki ceremony. While the kirtan is going on, the flowers are removed. The head priest reverently opens Guru Granth Sahib and reads out the last hukumnama, or the Lord's message.
ਸ੍ਰੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ। ਸੋਰਠ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾਂ। ਮੋਰੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟਿਓ ਵਡ ਭਾਗੀ, ਮਨ ਹੈ ਭਇਆ ਪਰਗਾਸਾ। ਕੋਏ ਨਾ ਪਹੁੰਚਨ ਹਾਰਾ ਦੂਜਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਾ ਪਰਵਸਾ। ਮੋਰੇ ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟਿਓ ਵਡ ਭਾਗੀ, ਮਨ ਹੈ ਭਇਆ ਪਰਗਾਸਾ। ਕੋਏ ਨਾ ਪਹੁੰਚਨ ਹਾਰਾ ਦੂਜਾ, ਆਪਣੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਾ ਪਰਵਸਾ। ਆਪਣੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਕੈ ਬਲਿਹਾਰਾ, ਆਗੇ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਛੈ ਸੁਖ ਸਾਜੈ, ਕਰ ਆਨੰਦ ਹਮਾਰਾ। ਰਾਮ ਅੰਤਰ ਜਾਮੀ ਕਰਣੈ ਹਾਰਾ, ਸੋਈ ਖਸਮ ਹਮਾਰਾ। ਨਿਰਭਉ ਭੈ ਗੁਰ ਚਰਣੀ ਲਾਗੇ, ਇਕ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ ਆਧਾਰਾ। ਸਫਲ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਆਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਪਾਵਨ, ਹੈ ਪੀ ਹੋਵਨ ਹਾਰਾ। ਕੰਠ ਲਗਾਏ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਨ ਰਾਖੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਪਿਆਰਾ। ਵੱਡੀ ਵਡਿਆਈ ਅਚਰਜ ਸੋਭਾ, ਪੂਰਾ ਭੇਟੇ ਸਗਲੇ ਦੁਖ ਬਿਨਾਸੇ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਆਤਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਗੋਪਾਲ ਸੁਆਮੀ, ਤਨ ਚਰਨ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਜਗਦੀਸ਼ ਹੈ। ਗਰਭ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਿਆਲੈ, ਭੈ ਭੂਤ ਵਿਨਾਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। ਭਗਤ ਵਤਸਲਿਆ ਨਾਥ ਨਾਥੇ, ਸ਼ਰਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਪੁਰਖ ਆਚੁਤ ਹੈ। ਬਿਲਾਵਲ ਮਹੱਲਾ ਪੰਜਵਾਂ। ਰਾਤੀ ਵਾਉ ਨ ਲਗਈ, ਪਾਰ ਬ੍ਰਹਮ ਸਰਨਾਈ।
When the prayers end, Guru Granth Sahib is once again wrapped in fresh layers of muslin and rich brocade.
ਨਿਤ ਨਿਤ ਜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਸੰਭਾਲਿਆ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖੇਗਾ ਦੇਵਨਹਾਰ। ਅੰਦਰ ਕੇ ਬੋਲੋ ਅਨਿਆ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਚੰ ਸਭ ਜਾਂਦਿਆਂ ਚਾਲਿਆ ਮੂਤਿਆ ਅਰਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਜੁਗੀਆਂ ਤੁਪੀਆਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਿਆ ਵੰਦ ਛਕਿਆ ਦੇਖ ਚੰਗਾਈ ਤੇ ਗਵਾਈ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਅੰਡਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਸਤਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਅੰਤਰ ਤੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਈ ਬੋਲੋ ਤੇਰਾ ਚਿਮਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਧਰਮੇ ਸਿੱਧ ਤੇ ਬੰਦ ਬੰਦ ਕੁਟਾਏ ਉਪਰੀਆਂ ਲਾਈਆਂ ਚੱਪੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਚੜਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਤੇਰਾਏ ਗਏ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਲਈ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਰਿਆ ਸਿੱਖ ਕਿਸਾਨ ਸਵਾਸਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਨਵਾਏ ਤੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਅੰਤਰ ਤੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਬੋਲੋ ਪੰਜਾਂ ਤਖਤਾਂ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਬੋਲੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਕੇ ਅਲਾਹ ਸੁਆਰੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਦੇਵ ਤੇਗ ਵਤੇ ਬੁੱਧਿਵਾਜ ਪੰਥ ਮੇਰੇ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਸਹਾਇ ਖਾਲਸੇ ਜੀ ਕੇ ਬੋਲ ਵਾਲੇ ਬੋਲੋ ਦਾਨ ਸਿੱਖੇ ਦਾਨ ਕੇਸ ਦਾਨ ਰਹਿਤ ਦਾਨ ਵਿਵੇਕ ਦਾਨ ਸਾਧਾਨ ਭਰੋਸਾ ਦਾਨ ਦਾਨ ਸਿਰਦਾਨ ਨਾਮ ਦਾਨ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ ਚੌਂਕੀਆਂ ਠੰਡੇ ਬੁੰਗੇ ਦੁਕਾ ਦੁਕਾ ਟਾਲ ਧਰਮ ਕਾ ਜੈਕਾਰ ਬੋਲੋ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਨ ਨੀਵਾ ਮਤ ਉੱਚੇ ਮਤ ਦਾ ਰੱਖਾ ਹੱਥ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਇਹ ਬਖਸ਼ਾ ਦਿਨ ਮਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਣ ਨਿਤਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤਾਣ ਨਿਉਟਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਊਟ ਨਿਆਸਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਆਸਰਾ ਕਰਮ ਕਾਰਨ ਤਖਤ ਪਾਵਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਚਾਉਂ ਕੇ ਸੋਹਿਲਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਕੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਪੜਦੇ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਲਾਹੇਵੰਦ ਹੋਵਾ
The ceremony is concluded with Ardas. The head Granthi carries Guru Granth Sahib ceremoniously to the palki awaiting outside. Outside the Akal Takht, Guru Granth Sahib is reverently lifted and carried to the Kotha Sahib, where it is placed for its nightly rest called Sukhasan. Every night, after the palki crosses the Darshani Deori, the massive doors of Darshani Deori are closed for cleaning the main shrine. This commences with Sukhi Seva, where a group of volunteers use brooms made of peacock feathers to clean the temple. Thereafter, sheets and other items are reverently folded and put aside. Hymns from the Holy Scriptures, appropriate to the occasion, are recited while this service goes on. People perform this seva with utmost love and veneration. The entire marble floor is then swept so that Gilli Seva can be performed. The brass thalis used during the day for Kada Prasad are also cleaned thoroughly. Another group of volunteers arrive around midnight to wash the sanctum sanctorum. Only Amritdhari Sikhs are permitted to perform this service called Gilli Seva. The seva starts with Ardas. Initially, the sanctum sanctorum is washed with milk diluted with water taken from Har Ki Pauri. Thereafter, the entire hall is washed thoroughly with water. From time immemorial, a pot full of water is offered by Dera Baba Sham Singh. Volunteers scrub the floor dry with towels. After that, the carpets are placed back and white sheets are spread out. Special care is taken to see that each article is put in its proper place. The ceremonial sword, called Shri Sahib, is placed at its appointed place. The Manji Sahib is placed under the gorgeous canopy. The temple is now ready to welcome the arrival of Shri Guru Granth Sahib. Devotees look forward to seek its spiritual guidance for another day. Every day of the year, be it summer, winter or monsoon, many people specially visit the temple after midnight to witness the various pre-dawn ceremonies performed in the temple. The devotees congregate in front of the Darshani Deori, chanting hymns. At 2 a.m., the massive gates of the Darshani Deori are ceremoniously opened. The devotees enter the temple to listen to the kirtan. In the quiet of early morning hours, which is referred to in Punjabi as the Amrit Vela, the soul effortlessly gains communion with God. The Holy Granth is carried in a palki made of gold and silver. Half an hour before the start of Maharaj Ji the Aswari, silk sheets and brocade cushions are placed in the palki. 2 hours after the opening of the Darshani Deori gates, the drum beats of the Akal Takht announce the start of the Aswari. The head priest carries the Granth Sahib on a cushion on his head and makes his way down to the courtyard. Here, hundreds of devotees have gathered to witness this ceremony. Guru Granth Sahib is respectfully placed into the waiting palki. The religious fervour is at its peak. The procession is led by a person blowing the traditional horn. As many worshippers as possible share the honor of carrying the palki. Often, this short distance takes half an hour to cover. The head priest reverently places Guru Granth Sahib upon the Manji Sahib. From the congregation, some people stand up to recite compositions called Savaya, which eulogize the Gurus. This recitation is an integral part of the daily ceremony. The robes, called Romalas of Guru Granth Sahib, are changed daily. Velvet cushions are placed on the throne. Guru Granth Sahib is opened ceremoniously at random. The head priest reads aloud the first vak, or the Lord's message for the day.
Shri Vaheguru Sahib Ji, Sorath Mahalla Panjwa, Hirda Nama Vasayo, ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਧਿਆਏ ਹੋ, ਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਸੱਚ ਕਹਿਆ, ਸੋ ਸੁਖ ਸਾਚਾ ਲਹਿਆ, ਹਿਰਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਵਸਾਏ ਹੋ, ਘਰ ਬੈਠੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਧਿਆਏ ਹੋ, ਗੁਰ ਪੂਰਾ ਸੱਚ ਕਹਿਆ, ਸੋ ਸੁਖ ਸਾਚਾ ਲਹਿਆ, ਆਪਣਾ ਹੋਇਓ ਗੁਰ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨਾ, ਅਨੰਦ ਸੁਖ ਕਲਿਆਣ ਮੰਗਲ ਸਿਓ, ਘਰ ਆਏ ਕਰ ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨਾ, ਰਹਾਉ ਸਾਚੀ ਗੁਰ ਵਡਿਆਈ, ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਕੀਮਤ ਕਹਿਣ ਨਾ ਜਾਈ, ਸਿਰ ਸਾਹਾ ਪਾਤ ਸਾਹਾ, ਗੁਰ ਭੇਦਤ ਮਾਨਿਓ ਮਾਹਾ, ਸਗਲ ਪਰਾਸ਼ਿਤ ਲਾਥੇ, ਮਿਲ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਕਾ ਸਾਥੇ, ਗੁਣ ਨਿਧਾਨ ਹਰ ਨਾਮਾ, ਜਪ ਪੂਰਨ ਹੋਏ ਕੰਮ, ਗੁਰ ਕੀਨੋ ਮੁਕਤ ਦੁਆਰਾ, ਅਬ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟ ਕਰੈ ਜੈਕਾਰਾ, ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥੇ, ਜਨਮ ਮਰਨ ਭੈ ਲਾਥੇ, ਗੁਰ ਕੀਨੋ ਮੁਕਤ ਦੁਆਰਾ, ਅਬ ਸ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਟ ਕਰੈ ਜੈਕਾਰਾ, ਨਾਨਕ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥੇ, ਜਨਮ ਮਰਨ ਭੈ ਲਾਥੇ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
After the vak is read, the singing of the Asa Divar continues. Guru Granth Sahib is covered once again with silk rumalas. Outside the temple, the sun is rising. There is a message of hope for the devotees, that the hand of the divine will guide them throughout the day. Shri Harmandir Sahib is always a joy to behold. However, on Diwali day and on some Guru Parabs, the decoration and illumination lends a new dimension to its dazzling beauty. Thousands of people come to see it. On these festive days, there is a special display of various precious articles and jewelry of the temple known as Jalao. This magnificent gold canopy is a piece of extraordinary craftsmanship. The peacock on its top is carved in gold. In its beak, it carries a necklace of priceless pearls. This precious necklace was presented by Maharaja Ranjit Singh. On these festive days, the normal silver-plated doors are replaced with gold-plated doors. The gold panels represent traditional episodes from the lives of the Gurus. In the evening, the entire temple is tastefully illuminated. Diwali Day has special significance for the Sikhs, for it was on Diwali Day 400 years ago that Guru Har Gobind Sahib had returned home from political prison at Gwalior Fort. Baba Buddha had expressed joy by illuminating the temple, and ever since then, every year Diwali is celebrated with pomp and show. Devotees light candles all around the Sarovar. Pilgrims are dazzled by the beauty of the illumination. The entire congregation stands up respectfully for Ardas.
ਦੇਗ ਚਲਾਈ ਤੇਗ ਵਾਹੀ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਅੰਡਠ ਕੀਤਾ ਤਨਾ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਸਚਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਬੋਲੋ
After Ardas, the fireworks start. The whole scene is so very beautiful that it seems like heaven has descended upon earth. Nanak Naam, Chaddi Kala, Tere Pane, Sarbat da Pala.
Harmandir, har saajya, har vase jis naam. Harmandir vast anek hai, Harmandir vast anek hai, navned naam samal. Navned naam samal, Harmandir har saajya, Harmandir har saajya, har vase jis naam, har vase jis naam. ਵਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਗੜ ਮੰਦਰ ਖੋਜਿਆ, ਵਡ ਭਾਗੀ ਗੜ ਮੰਦਰ ਖੋਜਿਆ, ਹਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਾਨਕ। ਹਰ ਹਿਰਦੈ ਪਾਇਆ ਨਾਨਕ, ਹਰਮੰਦਰ ਹਰ ਸਾ